Hello, 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 hello out there. Welcome back to my channel. What's up? I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new, you need to be subscribing. My name is Monk. What's popping? I'm so happy to be back here in front of this camera video and talking with y'all once again. So, as you can see, my makeup is already done, but this is not a tutorial. This is actually going to be a get to know me video. Well, I play too much. What we're actually going to talk about is how did I become deaf? Like, I always get that question. You're deaf? What? You're deaf? I don't see it. You know, like it. What are you saying? Like, get back. So let's jump into it. Y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I'm being silly. Okay. Picture it. Sicily, 1960. Okay, I'm just joking. All right, okay. No, serious. I'm for real this time. I'm for real. Okay. I'm gonna take y'all back. When I was a year and a half old, I became ill with a high fever. Went to the doctor. Doctor said, "Mama, guess what? Your baby have meningitis." Okay. Oh no, my baby got me. No, I'm just joking. I don't know what my mama did. But anyway, I had meningitis. Okay. And like I said, I was a year and a half old. Really bad case of meningitis as well because I was sick. I had to have a blood transfusion, like all of that good stuff. Got out. The Lord saw me through. I'm alive and well, as you can see. But by the time I hit second grade, the teacher calls mom, I'm assuming, and she's like, "Okay, we need you to come in for a meeting because we think that maybe something wrong with Candace's," this was my sign name in middle school, high school. Candace for crazy. Yeah, with Candace's hearing. So of course, my mom go to the school. They get me tested, and come to find out, and what they call bilateral hearing loss. And what? My baby can't hear? You know, like, I'm like, what? I can't hear? That's what's wrong with me all this time. And by the way, mama, you owe me an apology because you was whooping me thinking I was ignoring you, but I wasn't. I didn't hear you, guys. But we'll talk about that later. So, yeah. So, my life changed drastically. I just found out I can't hear. I have to wear hearing aids, not one, but two of them. And I'm just like, okay, that's not bad. And I said, no, we're going to take you from the school that you've been going to, and you're going to go to another school. Huh? What are you talking about? So, yeah, I had to go into a school. It was still a mainstream school, but they had interpreters, deaf teachers, all of the hearing impaired, deaf, hard of hearing students were congregated at this one school. So I go to this school, and I walk into the classroom, and I remember, like, yesterday, I was like, why are they using their hands? Like, I had never seen sign language before. I was scared. I was like, okay, I'm 8. I ain't never seen this before. I'm like, okay, it's going to be okay. And it was, I ended up meeting one of my best friends in the second grade. I met her there. And before you knew it, I was doing those signs like this. Like you would have thought I was born deaf the way I came out signing. But yeah, so from a year and a half to 8, nobody knew that I was deaf or even had hearing loss. Nobody knew. Not my mama, not my dad, not my sister. Like nobody, knew. Between that time, I was just living a normal childhood. Playing with my sisters and brothers, cleaning, cooking. All of those normal activities. That's what I was doing. So yeah, I had taught myself how to lip read. That was my survival. Like I knew, and it's not like I knew I had hearing loss. I thought this was normal to hear the way that I was hearing. I didn't know that I was like not hearing the way I was supposed to, hear. So yeah, when I found out, I was just like, okay, so I'm not hearing. I'm not tripping, like, okay, I thought I was tripping, but I'm not. So fast forward, we go to middle school, same group of friends. We go to high school. We finish high school. We graduate, in mainstream classes. We go to college. Actually, 2 of my friends end up going to the Gallaudet, which is the college for the deaf. And, we pretty much lived a normal life in the hearing world. Well, I can speak for myself. I did. Now there's some things I don't hear. I'll take that back. There's a lot of things I don't hear, but for the most part of it, you know, I wear my hearing aids. But if you've probably never seen me wear them on this channel because, like I said, they gave me two. But the one I like to wear the best, which is the left ear, I lost it. So only one I have is the right one, and I'm going to show you that one in a few minutes of how it looks like, how I wear it, how I put it on, etc. So yeah. So I always get asked, "You're deaf? You're hard of hearing?" Because okay, let me go back. When I was in school, like grade school, they always called me hard of hearing. You're hard of hearing. We label you hard of hearing. Okay, fine, not a problem. I'll accept that I'm hard of hearing. But that's when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, you know, younger. Like, yeah, okay, hard of hearing, you know, my hearing, you know, that's fine. But now that I'm older, like, I may, you know, look young, but I'm 32. I'm deaf. Like, huh? What you say? How? What? What? What you say? I missed it. What you say? Like, that's me and my friend and my family probably like, and she don't stop. But that's me. Like, I'm deaf. So that's why I relate and I say, you know what, forget hard of hearing. Girl, their hearing done went down. Yeah, deaf. You know what I mean? So that's why I just say deaf. Whatever. The second thing I always get asked, but you don't look deaf. I'm not quite sure how one looks deaf. I don't know. I have yet to figure that out. You don't look like a thief, but you are a thief. Like, you don't look like a singer, but you are. Like, I don't know, but I always get that. You don't look deaf. Well, I am. I'm very much so. So, yeah, you don't talk deaf. Now, I do understand what they say when they say that because, you know, some deaf, hard of hearing people, the voice, the pitches are different. You know, we all have that. And even if you knew me and if you knew personally the way I sound, you can kind of pick up the deafness in my voice. You just have to listen very closely, but it's there. We still have deaf or hard of hearing people whose voice is not as well as mine, and they still use their voice. And I think it's so beautiful because your voice is your voice. I actually want you to use your voice. That's what I feel. But, you know, some of them, they don't. And that's their own personal choice. If they don't want to use their voice, fine, they don't have to. But I like to hear it. But, you know, that's another thing I'm always at. You know, you don't look deaf, you don't sound deaf. And I thank God that I have the voice that I have because, you know, I wouldn't be able to share my story with not only the mainstream, but with the deaf as well. You know what I mean? I kind of can be in both worlds, you know, like I'm mostly in the hearing world. No, it's not a mostly. I am in the hearing world. Like none of my friends, they know sign language. None of my family know sign language. Like I don't use sign language on an everyday basis. But I was inspired to do this channel because even though I don't use it in my everyday life, I'm still deaf. You know what I mean? It doesn't take it away from me that I'm still, you know, labeled as deaf and hard of hearing. So I wanted to come here and have, you know, a platform where we can be aspired or inspired to do, you know, what we want to do. You know, that was the main focus of the reason why I started this because, yes, we don't look it. We may not even sound it. But guess what? People who look like me, people who are me, we're deaf, we're hard of hearing, we're living in this world, and we want you to know, hey, we over here. So, you know, that's my sole purpose for this. You know, I want to inform as many people as I can, you know, to always, you know, try to be kind to everybody because you never know who you're dealing with. Like, you never know. So, yeah, as far as my speech, I was in speech in middle school, but they kicked me out. I was mad about that because I wanted to go to speech, and I love my speech therapist, and I still love her to this day. She has been so awesome in my life, and I just love her so much. Even though I'm grown, she loves me, and I love her. But yeah, she kicked me out though. But yeah, so you know, I want to inform the world, inform the, you know, the public more knowledge of, being hard of hearing and deaf. You know what I mean? Like, we're here. Like, we're everyday looking people who just have a hearing loss. That's all. You know what I mean? So, let me see what else. None of my kids are deaf or hard of hearing. They were all born hearing, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I just wanted to come in and just, share my story. From the time I was a year and a half to 8 years old, we had no idea about my hearing loss. My family, they had none. I taught myself how to survive in the world. Like, it just came natural. I just thought what I was doing was what I was supposed to be doing. I had no idea that I actually, had hearing loss. I had none. And still to this day, like I said, I'm surprised at how I even, made it through those 7 years. No type of support as far as hearing aids and interpreter and all of that good stuff. But God is good. Yes, He is. But we're definitely going to talk more about these kind of topics. Like, this is the kind of things I want to do. Like, I want to do the makeup and I want to teach you guys. But at the same time, I want to talk about the deaf and the hard of hearing world, the difference in it, things like that. So I'm not going to keep you any longer because y'all know I can, this girl don't get tired. But before I go, as I said, I was going to show you my hearing aid. And this is the one that I have now. It's made like this. It's very small. Okay? And the red on there just lets me know that it's for my right ear. And this is the battery. This is where the battery goes. You open that up. And you insert the battery inside of that. And this is what the battery looks like. Like a watch battery. It's really small. And what you do is you just place it. You place it inside of there. Like that. And you close it up. And then you take it. And you push it in. It's the inner ear one. And you turn it on. And it goes beep, beep, beep. And we always test every deaf or hard of hearing person. Doesn't matter what or where they are. If they put a new battery in the hearing aid, I would ba 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 ba. Like, we're making a sound, and if you see that, you're like, what they doing? We're just testing to see if our battery is working, that our hearing aid is actually on and it's working. So if you ever see me out and I'm like, ba 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 ba, testing, 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 I'm just testing for my hearing aid battery. So that's my hearing aid, you guys. This is it. And then when I get ready to take it out, it has that little clear piece on it. And you just pull it out just like that. To turn it off, I open up that battery door like that. And then I put it back in there. And that's it. Now, all hearing aids don't look like that. All of them don't look like that. That's like the more recent one that they have. And it's the inner one. And, that's the one that I have. But, yeah. So that's it, you guys. So if you have any question, please do not hesitate to, leave me a comment, ask me, whatever. Like, if you want to see more, or if there's a certain topic you want to talk about, leave that down in the comments. I love this. This is what I want to do. So please don't be like, oh, she don't want to answer that. Yes, I do. If you have a question, I want to inform as much as I possibly can. Okay? Don't forget to share this video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you feel. Tell your friends about it. All right? So this is my story, and I hope you guys, hold on. This is not my story. This is a chapter in my story. It's the prelude. Oh yeah, I like the prelude to who I am ultimately. And I feel so grateful to share this with you guys. And I will see you on my next video. I love you guys. Bye.